G.I.A Automotive 2008 Dodge Avenger 2.4 liter. I'm gonna be installing this shifter that I got at the junkyard. As you can see, I removed the old one already. You got two 10 millimeter bolts up in the front, and you got four inside the armrest. Once you remove those, pull your emergency brake up as hard as you can, up to the top, make it lock. You'll be able to lift up your center console and wedge something in between so it can be lifted up momentarily, just to be able to sneak out and sneak back in the shifter. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna install the new one, new used one, and you got an electric connector down here at the bottom. You got an electric connector here. You got one here in the back. These are easier to connect now before you set it into place. Okay, there's that one. And the next thing to install is this front shifter cable here on the front. Just snaps into place. I'm gonna set you guys down for 1 second while I set this here in place. And all it is, it's a little ring. You find the notch and you push it in and it locks in. So let me get this over here. You'll be able to see. There it is. You know what? I'll be able to connect that one once it locks in. So let's just make sure everything's out of the way. And you got another electric connector here, clearance for the plug to sit in place. And let's see here. What's going on here? Okay. Now there's that one. And here's this one up here. Here. There's that one and there's that one. So now you got your 4mm bolts that hold this thing in place. I'm gonna just set them in. I'm gonna use a magnet in a second, but this one is accessible, so I'm just gonna give it a couple turns. The ones in the back, you will use the magnet There's the first one in place. Use your magnet. Then start it off so it doesn't go anywhere. Get it going. Okay, got that one going, and can start them off by hand here. There's that one. That last one over here. This white cable here is in the way. Let's move it to the side for a second. And there's that last one that you need to put the screw on. And I drop it down with the magnet. Lock it in place with my socket, 10mm. A couple extensions. Sometimes they don't go, so you gotta turn it with your hand. Well, you got that going. That one's good. Now, this one here, we're gonna sneak it past that cable, and this cable, this steel rod, this metal cable is gonna slide in between that pink the pink clip, and I'm gonna use these long needle nose, and let's see if I can get this while you guys are watching. And at the same time, you gotta lock this one down into that slot. Okay. So you bring it forward just a little bit. Use a screwdriver to guide it on there. Let's bring this thing back here. All right, there you go. Just getting closer. Push this just enough. All right, so there it goes in place. Now, lock it down like that. Next, Ha! You know what? I made a mistake here. I didn't tighten up that bolt first, so let me go back on this one and just pull this tab out of the way. Pry that white tab out. Come on up on it again. It'll come on back out. This little white tab, just to lock that. Okay, so let me tighten that bolt up. Okay, there's that. Now we can lock that down and leave it. It'll be fine. Next, go on the angle and do the one across. Okay, that one's nice and snug. Now, let me plug this one up here and bend it out a little bit. Okay, now it's under there. It's all set in place now. Lock in the rest of them over here. Once you put that center console down, you won't be able to access these bolts, so Right now is the time to tighten them up. Last one here in the corner. You guys should check out this gear wrench. This ratchet I'm using. It's a flex. It's a flexible head where you can use it as a ratchet or as like a straight screwdriver with socket on the end of it. All right, so there's that. This was at Harbor Freight, was like 14 bucks. If I break it, I'm just gonna walk back in. They give me a brand new one. No questions asked. All right, so now the last connections are that electric plug that lights up all your lights for the shifter, and this connector here that "26 years of experience." I'm gonna finish this job up, guys, and if you guys have any business for me, any work for me, and if you guys need any advice, I have a PayPal account set up for information over the phone if you guys need any. Yeah, so give me a call if you got any business. 708-699-8887. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.